Welcome back to episode 2 of Battlefield 4 on PlayStation 4. Initial review, first impressions, live reactions, whatever you want to call it. Live awesomeness of the Gull Mode Railway on PlayStation 4 Battlefield 4. Now, so far, the load times are shorter, which is a huge thing for me because that saves an exponential amount of time for YouTube. But the way that the game feels, it feels so much better. Now, wow, the INTAR. Weird. Okay, so I told you I was going to do the SG553 last time, and then it crashed, so we're going to whip that bad boy out this time and put on the really awesome hexagon camo. Again, sorry for any echoing, because right now I can't use headphones. Flip. I hate getting killed by level 2s. It's just... Also, who's a level 2? Like, heck out. Seriously. Runs so much smoother. There's no random controller delay every 5 seconds. Was my biggest gripe with the PlayStation 3 version of the game. Love this gun. I feel like I can be productive. It's so smooth and fluent. Like I don't feel restricted like I did before. Whoa! Which one of them did I kill? No! What is wrong with you? Dang, why on earth would you want to run out into the street and get shot in the face? It's not my idea of fun. Flip, should not have taken that shot. I mean, it's going to be another learning curve, because, I mean, I'm sure everybody feels like I do. They probably feel like they can be, you know, far more than they felt like they could be on the PlayStation 3. So, I mean, it's going to be pretty darn big learning curve for a while, trying to get used to how different people are going to play it. And especially Conquest Large, because I played Battlefield 3 for 2 years. Conquest 24 players hardcore was like my game for the longest time. And then and then I decided I wanted to do YouTube, and I was like, if you're gonna do YouTube, you can't really have slow, hardcore gameplay. You gotta have kind of fast-paced action, normal mode gameplay to keep it fresh and interesting if you're gonna do a primarily Battlefield channel. So I did the same as anyone else would have, I guess. I just decided that my days of hardcore Conquest were behind me. Now that might change in this game. Whenever I can play 64-man Conquest. It probably will still be normal mode, but at least Conquest I can offer up some interesting gameplay as opposed to just lame gameplay of running around in circles all day long. Now, the Xbox One is going to be a lesser powerful system, but I'm almost certain that it is going to be powerful enough right at first to have matched graphics across both systems. That's right at first. Now, as they start to, 4 or 5 years down the road, whenever they finally start to unlock the full potential of these consoles, the PlayStation 4 is going to look better because it is a more powerful system than the Xbox One. Now, it's coming out next week. In fact, I believe it is 6 days, or 7 days, from now to the launch of Xbox One. And that will be another big day in the gaming world, but not as big of a thing as the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 comes in at $100 cheaper than the Xbox One at each price point, and that is a significant thing, especially whenever you consider how much memory these games are taking whenever you install them to your hard drive. Now, I feel like this system, I didn't feel this way on my PlayStation 3, but I feel like I'm going to blow through my system memory on this console pretty quickly. And I'm going to probably wind up having to get a Sony formatted external hard drive to run, because there's going to basically be no other way to keep installing games, you know, over and over and over, because I think these are only 500 gig systems. And I mean, Battlefield 4 was 39 gigabytes, and then you install it, so it's probably a little bit bigger on the hard drive now after the install versus the actual download file size. So, I mean, blowing through memory is going to be a big thing on both of them, so saving $100 per price point is a significant upgrade. That dude is a little camping fart. I'm sorry. That is annoying me. Like, seriously, sitting in the same build in the whole game, and you're probably sitting here thinking, dude, I'm just awesome. Anyway, so we're going to go in here and take care of him because he's a little camping fart sack. And then we will be on our way like the rest of the world. Sit down and Kendo, whatever the heck your name is. Where'd this guy go? Killed him. I don't know. Get the revive off. Let's get going, dude. We gotta go kill the Chinese, because if we don't, the Chinese will kill us. And that is a fact. I'm not used to the triggers versus the R1 and the R2 buttons yet, because the click distance thing is a big thing in gaming. So I feel like I am not going to be as precise for a while using the bottom one, because the actual travel distance to click the button is increased, but the effort that it takes is very minimal. It's just I'm not, you know, I'm trying to get my snappy on the trigger, on the trigger, off the trigger, and you know, because it takes a while to actually compress the trigger and let it out, I'm not quite getting that you know, insanely snappy reaction time that I might have on a DualShock 3, or even if they just left it controls the same for shooters. I honestly don't think it's going to be that big of a deal in the long run, but it is going to be a big change for PlayStation gamers right away for certain. So we are doing pretty darn good here. Just did a Rambo, or more like an idiot style assault there, and I didn't see that guy was camping, you know. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Camping is kind of a tactic that is employed far too often as far as I'm concerned. Alright, we're going to change guns here again to kind of show a variety of types of weapons. Let's get out the old M4. Coyote. Laser light combo. Standard barrel, because that's how I roll. Angle foregrip. I don't think I want to paint it, because I love how the M4 looks in this game anyway. Okie dokie. See how much better I can do with a burst gun with the new controller feel and whatnot. Wow, that was a crap ton faster, actually. It feels like everything is happening so much quicker, even though you know that everything's happening at the same rate of speed as before. But just because of the way that the frame rate, you know, blows past your eyes. They say that you can't see past 30 frames a second, but you may not be able to tell the difference if you're watching like a movie or something. But whenever you are actually, you know, interacting with the frames, you can definitely feel the difference between 30 and 60 frames per second. And on PC, you know, sometimes even north of that. I think it's a little bit overkill, because honestly, I don't see where you would need something smoother than this is right now, because it is already really, really smooth. You know, I mean, if I was a PC gamer, I would be turning down the visual effects, looking for every frame per second I could get, but, you know, that's just because you always hear that that's kind of like the stereotypical professional thing to do to increase your performance, and I would definitely try it out to see if that actually plays out. Now, gosh, I don't know. I'm not as good with the M4 as I am the M16, even though I like it better, so we're going to try the M16 also. considering that the M16 is a more popular gun anyway. Let's try this stubby grip, see if I can maintain the recoil that way. We are going to win another game of Team Deathmatch, even though it's not really another one because the last one didn't even finish. I'm gonna assume that my team continued on to victory like a bunch of champions because we were rocking it there for a while. I feel a little bit bad about dying to that dude because he was just camping. I don't know what it is about that building with these guys. They like sitting up in there. It's kind of interesting. Alright, see that we won, and good news about the Team Deathmatch is that it's not going to last 30 minutes at once, so we can kind of keep these in under 15-minute increments for live reaction gameplay videos, which is kind of a good thing. So, not bad, 21-10 for my first full game on the new system. You know, I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but whenever you're using a totally different controller with a totally different controller feel, it definitely feels a heck of a lot different, and that everybody's bailing on me. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'm LevelUp here at OnPointGaming's OnPointTactical. Stay tuned for more live reactions and in detail videos on Battlefield 4 on the PlayStation 4. So, I will see you guys on the battlefield. I would say take it easy, but then I realized I'm going to be doing another one today. So, just have fun doing whatever you're doing today.